My soul keeps telling me to come out here and get online and share something, but I have no idea what the hell it's supposed to be. I know all of us are having many, many downloads and activations and expansions every day, more and more. We're being guided to do things that are unconventional, that are not typical. These are the same types of instructions or guidance that we've received all through the years, which brought us all to the same place. And maybe everything is happening to take us to a point where we have nothing left but us. I mean, how many things do we really have in common if we want to be absolutely frank with our human conditioning, our prejudices and cultural impressions and biases and so on? There is something that does not have to be said. There's something that we all feel inside. There's something that has brought us together to recognize each other that stands the test of time. And in addition to that, we seem to have come to a place, a special place in time and space, where something extraordinary can happen. I've grown old of the prophecies and the predictions. I'm not throwing shade on anyone. I've done the same thing. What's going on right now? How does it feel? All those things, all those old narratives, all the histories, whether they're right or wrong, all the pre-derelictions, all the promises, all the faith, all the trust, all the share, all the programs, all the coincidences, all the synchronicities, everything is leading to one thing: us. We get on social media, it's becoming no different than the newscast on the mainstream media, telling us everything that's wrong, dividing us, separating us. We are soul. And maybe the universal energy has brought us to this point by what we have accomplished as souls to be here when this potential becomes. And here we are. Maybe we don't have to mobilize. Maybe we don't have to form a movement. Maybe we don't have to try to equate everything to the human linear experience. Maybe each one of us says, from the power that we have as a conscious thought creator, to meld science and soul, spirituality and everything, and make a choice right here in our mind and heart that is a soul, spirit, and say, you know what? This is what I want. This is what I want. It's not about what we don't want. It's about what we want. I thought March was like a century. It was so powerful, so revealing, so extraordinarily revealing. And I feel like many people can relate to the fact that what we're doing within ourselves as we come to the understanding and bring equilibrium to the different polarities in this dualistic experience, we're able to utilize this power as we proceed in our life experience. And that is the goal. That is the contagion. It's not out there anymore. It's not. It's not about Trump. It's not about white hats or Q. It's not about Russia. It's not about all the bullshit and the fuckery and the narratives. It's about a consciousness that has become more and more embodied, that actually has the ability as an individual and as a whole to change everything instantly. Instantly. By virtue of the faith we have in ourselves and each other. because we are one and the same. Walk the talk. The universe brought us here to show the way, to come into a heavy physical density and say, I am soul, I see that. I cannot be soul if I'm not sacred union, and I am not the Trinity. They're all one and the same thing. Boom. And we remove the logic and the rationale, and we continue to align with the body, because the body is speaking as it has never before, and it has profound wisdom and codes from our experience and that which comes from before we got here. Express yourself however you can. Every time we express ourselves through thought, most importantly, word and action, responsibly, with self-accountability, with faith, with trust and love, we are not just creating a new earth, we're creating a new level of code that's never been produced before, as only the boots on the ground could do it. Never underestimate the power of one unique and equal soul, especially your own. We are coming together. All that information on the internet is code, so we can have a wider and wider palette to paint from and to think from and to learn from and to grow from. If you are like me and some that I know, unsure of what to do, nervous, scared, aligning, coming into greater awarenesses, and the human becoming a bigger player, but also dealing with all the things that are shedding from the human. If you are in a space where the resonance of what's going on, how to navigate it, the answers, the lessons, the clickbait, the stories, is no longer holding water. I'm with you. We're in a glorious space, the mother's womb. It's not new age cliches or BS. We're in a place from the very center of it all, right here, you, me, through our thoughts, words, and actions, where we can make this whatever we want. That's where I'm going with this, all the way to the end. We can do anything. This world does not have a hold on us any longer. No narratives, no nothing. We know something that we were born with. We may have lost it, but we've all come together. We can do this. We're doing it. We've been doing it. Let's make it good. Thank you for sharing space with me.